Restlessly propelled bus tour through poverty's playpen. Inhaling vile stench of minimum wage and food stamps, unholy concoction of $8 an hour in $960 cramped studio apartment fed by CalFresh's moldy government cheese. You can't see a reflection in dark waters. Poor, packed blacks on boats, but these ones float above neglected concrete where row house windows bear constricting iron bars and beat with the melodic music of despair like imprisoned hearts. The block conductor at the head of the snake, piloting us to overcrowded buildings, clogged ventricles, New Virginias, and street corners. The girl next to me, blackberry skin, hair more plastic than the bus seat, snacking on hot Cheetos and guzzling a Pepsi. She's loud, claps hands, smacks lips confused, swallowing manufactured poison, trying to glimpse her face in troubled lakes. A man, slumped, drunk across the aisle, mouth smothered with muttered fuck yous, moaning with the ghost of the city's lost sons. He swims, immersed in a pool of toxic regrets, stirring up the will to drown, wailing throat-gouging sorrows to transparent deities, refusing to let them drown with him. He owes them aloft, buoys them on bent head, swims with a cigarette. Two drags like white flags float above him, surrendering to his closeted demons. In the shadows, black boys relapse the times when the back of the bus and the bottom of the ship were home, engraving their names onto the metallic flesh of this death trap, littering pieces of themselves onto buses that last longer than their bones so they won't be forgotten. Future generations will know. We sank here. I sit, silent in the crow's nest of a mad sanctuary, etching my thoughts onto a crinkled brown paper bag documenting demise. My people, not my direction. Torn between a plummet and survival, there is a piece of me. In the confused girl consuming her poison. In the lost husk of a man adrift in lonely waters, scripted onto the bleeding, echoing walls of a wrecked ship, born into consciousness. Surrounded by a violent, leeching ignorance. How far have we really come? When we live like slaves to our own misfortune. When we search for salvation in the shadow irises of our oppressor, we're so backwards that we've been engineered to oppress ourselves. We rob our own communities and mobs of hopeless heathens. Where's this progress? You flaunt like a new coat of ebony flesh. There is no happy ending. This line ends at 107th and Mac, where black and brown boys reach the end of the line at the barrel of a Mac 11, where they pave concrete over our wandering souls. Hardly a promised land. But ironically, the land we were promised.